What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? It's your brother Abdullah Freeman back here in the car right now, man. Just chilling right now. You know, one thing I do want to talk to the people about today is artificial intelligence, aka AI. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about Allen Iverson, the answer. You know what I mean? Shout out AI. He just turned 50. That's crazy, man. AI just turned 50. But either way, artificial intelligence is it's changing, it's revolutionizing the world right now. Many different things, many aspects of life, jobs, things are about to change. We are at the precipice, if I'm using that word correctly, of something that's never happened in human history, right? It's about to be extraordinary. However, there's some things that we have to keep in mind and certain principles as we move forward with this change. One is, in particular, AI is not your brain nor your conscious, right? And we have to keep that in mind. This is very key, very key. The reason I say that is, as somebody who's been an early adopter of using AI in terms of the general public itself, it's very fun to use, it's very convenient. However, there are some things you have to note. For example, I remember I was talking to my sheikh and I was telling him about the AI. I was showing him the capacity of it, the capabilities, and he said it's very impressive. He said, however, though, and I agreed with this point, we both came to this conclusion. If you don't already have knowledge of a particular thing, then it could mislead you potentially, right? Like it's been several times where I've told ChatGPT flat out, this is wrong. Like, why would you say this? Or this is a contradiction. Or and ChatGPT's like, oh yeah, you got me. This makes sense. Or yeah, that's true, right? So it's still learning, it's still training on its data, and a point may come to where it's very proficient. However, it's not something that will replace your brain. So if you is a subject you love, you like to learn, you know about, what can come about from human creativity and insight cannot be replaced by ChatGPT. And ChatGPT and all AI language learning models and all AI, they will tell you that. They say, listen, I'm not they're based on logic. We based on these mathematic principles. We based on boom, boom, boom. As far as insight, something that can come from a spiritual aspect, they don't have the capacity for that because they're not spiritual beings. So that's why it comes to the other thing. It's not your conscience, right? You can, if you want to use it to base the logic off certain decisions, of course, go ahead. But insightfully, what comes to you through inspiration and different means, that's something they'll never be able to recreate. And we have to be able to preserve that as human beings and hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? So don't just be like, oh yeah, you know what ChatGPT said this is true, it's law. No, it's false. It's not law, it's not true. You don't have to just go with that, you know? So moving forward, of course, still learn whatever it is that you want to learn, and this is for young people really, especially. Still learn that subject to the T. Learn everything you can about it, love it as much as you can, grow with it, and then you can have greater success, right? But don't think that Chat GPT is the here to replace me having to think. Please, and don't even have that mindset that I don't want to think. If it's in moments where it's like, certain thoughts may bother you, it's like, that's true. But please still think. Thinking it's still free. You can still do it. Please still do it. Because that could, and plus we need to also cultivate this more in our society, which is another video I'll do, like deep thinking, right? To be able to go deep. Either way, you guys let me know what you think below. Do you guys agree with me? Do you disagree? What do you guys think about AI? Your thoughts below. Y'all tell me. I'll see you guys later. Y'all be safe.